Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm gonna tell you guys a quick, it's a quick video for you guys. I've got a few sneaks for you guys. I'm just gonna tell it to you and show you guys one video real quick. And it's obviously about the new update. So if you see this video, I have no idea when the update drops. I don't know more than I'm gonna tell you. But I just want one of you guys to want to be happy or whatever. Just the sneaks. Okay, so let's just start. There's obviously going to be a new weather that has already been announced. But we didn't know how many weather cards they're coming, which I know now. They're getting 10 new weather cards. 10 new weather cards. So I suppose there's coming 1 or 2 new weathers, or just there's coming 1 new weather with like new weather cards to like existing weathers like Divine Ascension, since we only have 3 weather cards there. And maybe also a new Made in Heaven card, or a new manga card, or a new galaxy card. I don't know, just summing some things up. So it could be that. So we might get we're getting a new weather, that's for sure. So let's say they have 5 cards in it. We could get a new Made in Heaven, new Divine, new Manga, new Eternal Night, and a new Galaxy card. But I don't know why they would Eternal Night, since it was the latest one to be released into the game with already 5 weather cards in it. So I would more want to see like an Isekai or Eclipse or Manga, which we only have 4 of, and especially Divine or Made in Heaven. But Divine should be the one that needs to get some new cards, that's for sure. Okay, so those are the 10 weather cards. I will show you 3 new cards that are coming into the game after the next thing I'm gonna tell you. They're gonna add new bosses, which what do I mean with bosses? 6 new boss themed cards, which means we have the raid bosses right here. We're going to get 3 new raid bosses. 3 new raid bosses, which is pretty cool actually, because I wanted to get some new ones, because those old school Black Sea Warlord, Adaptive Titan, and Starlight Devourer. I mean, sure, but we want some new cards for those, because I only have 3 of those. So, and we're also, I said 6 new boss cards, 3 new raid bosses, which means there are 3 left. We're getting 2 new sub bosses, and a sub boss is the same thing as Feline Enforcer here. This is a sub boss, so 1 and then 2. You have 2 sub bosses, and you might have expected it. We're also getting a new main boss. We're getting a new boss, just a main boss, just like Apex Predator, and I suppose it is stronger than Apex Predator. Rarity wise, also harder to get, so it might be a 1 in 50 billion, maybe a 1 in 100 billion, maybe even 1 in a trillion boss card to get. It's just gonna be nuts, and especially because Apex Predator has such an insane ability, because damage taken is reduced by 35% on entry, gain 15% of all felon ally card stats, and if this card defeats an enemy, gain 25% of their stats. It is an insanely good card. It gains stats just like all of your own cards, and it reduces the damage taken by 35% and gains 25% of the stats of the enemies you literally kill, which is nuts. So just imagine something stronger than this, which would be nuts, to be fair. But I finally got my first and second and third Apex Predator, so if it's gonna be like 100 billion, it's gonna be way harder to get it. Way harder to get it, because it's way easier to get a bordered card than a normal card, because this is just base luck, and this is like border chance, and border chance is not 1 in 100 anymore, since we have all the passes and also the titles, you know, and stuff like that. We have that, so it is easy to get a high cards with the borders and not the normal cards. So we're getting 6 new themed boss cards, 3 new raid bosses, 2 new sub bosses, and a new main boss, which is going to be nuts. Probably going to be nuts. And also the 3 new cards that are going to be added to the game are those 3. I have no clue which those are. It is I don't know. Yeah, just these three. Just let me know if you know these. Probably you would, but I just don't know them. But they look sick. I think the left one might have an ability that like deals more damage. This one probably does some healing or like lowers the damage from the enemy. And this one probably attacks twice, I think. I mean, that's just how they look. It might be cool that if that's actually true, but I don't know. That was the sneak for today. I hope you guys will be more hyped, because I am actually stoked about the new update. I mean, we finally can get snowflakes again as well. And we're getting new boss cards. Bro, bosses. Those things are insanely good. And also new weather. 10 new weather cards, which is an insane amount of new weather cards. So I'm happy to see the update come into the game. Well, and as always, I see you guys on the next one. Bye.